Welcome to the Hotel Katla, where we stayed for 2 nights. Here are 3 things that I like and 3 things that are missing from this hotel near the village of Vik in southern Iceland. The first thing that I like is the location. It is quite wild out here. We are 5 kilometers east of the village of Vik, and on many sides of the property here there are dramatic mountains, so it does feel that you are far away from civilization, even though it's just a short 10-minute drive down to all the services that you have in central Vik. We are in the foothills of the Katla volcano, and this really gives a very dramatic backdrop to this location. Within a short walk away from the property, there are very beautiful waterfalls where not a lot of tourists go. It is quite isolated, and that's great if that is what you're looking for. Also, if you're looking to see the northern lights, the aurora borealis, this location is quite nice because you are far away from the light pollution of the main village. You can get some really dark skies around here. On our trip, we didn't see them, unfortunately, because there was too much cloud cover. Do note that the location is only great if you have a car. I don't think there's any public transportation here, and if you arrived here with a tour bus, I don't think you can independently go anywhere from here if you don't have a car. The second thing that I like is the food. Firstly, the breakfast was a very nice widespread of Nordic breakfast food. Now, they don't have a lot of hot items except for oatmeal and waffles and some warm chocolate cake. So you're not going to have like bacon and scrambled eggs, that type of stuff, but for my palate, this was a very nice selection of breakfast items on the buffet. And then we have the dinner, and that was also a really good experience last night. I had the Arctic char main dish, and Nina had the dinner buffet. Everything was nicely presented, high quality ingredients, and really delicious. In addition, I liked the selection of local beers. I always try to list 3 positive things, and I'm really struggling to find 3 actual good things with this hotel. So the third point on my list is going to be that the water pressure in the shower is good. I paid for this trip myself so that you get a non-sponsored and authentic travel review. Welcome to my channel, Markus Travels. And now we come to the things that are missing. And the backdrop to this analysis is that this place markets itself as a hotel, but it's actually more of a hostel if you look at the available amenities. But somehow it's trying to charge hotel prices, so there is a big mismatch there. Firstly, we come to the amenities in the bathroom. There's only a general purpose soap, no dedicated shampoo, conditioner, or body lotion in there. Here in the room, there's only blackout curtains. This place would really benefit from some sheer blinds so that you can still have some light without the visibility that comes with the fact that there's the parking lot right outside and there are people walking there. In the current situation, you either have complete darkness or complete exposure, and none of those are great. There is a small hot tub and sauna, but they only open at 5 p.m. and close at 11 p.m. and the capacity is not enough for a place like this that has hundreds of rooms. That one small hot tub and the one sauna for 6 people just isn't enough. What is also missing is any kind of infrastructure at the hotel for looking at the aurora borealis. What you want is somewhere where you can see the show but also stay warm at the same time. The reason you can't see it from the room here is that the street lights on the parking lot, they remain on during the night. What this place would benefit from would be, for example, a pavilion with heating and a glass ceiling so you can watch the show from there. Our second best option was actually to drive down the road, sit in the car and look, but for a place that relies on aurora borealis tourism, this hotel could do a lot more. If you're getting value from the video, please hit the like button. Thanks for doing that. So that first point was about the availability of amenities. The second point will now be about things that just didn't work. For example, at the bedside here, there are, in theory, USB ports for charging your devices, but of the 4 ports, none actually functioned. On the TV here on my right side, there are, I guess, 20 channels or so, but only about 6 of the channels actually worked. And the selection is really strange. Most of the channels that worked were BBC local London stations, not even BBC World, and there was only one Icelandic station. In theory, there would have been Euronews, but it didn't work. The next thing that didn't work is the heating. There isn't. Come on in, Nina. I'm just talking about the heating.
Oh, it's cold.
Exactly. The next thing that just doesn't work is the heating. In theory, there is a thermostat by the door. We have it on maximum, but it appears to have no effect at all. The only way to actually increase the temperature is to close the blackout curtains, because then that will stop some of the draft from the window, and that is just not great design. The third thing that is missing is generally the value. The price I paid per night was about $250 US for the most basic room category. At this price point, I just cannot recommend the Hotel Katla. If the price would have been around $100 a night, then I think it would be easier to recommend this place. Before arriving here in Vik, we stayed in a fabulous hotel in Reykjavik. Click or tap the screen right here to watch my full video of the Hotel 101 Reykjavik, a beautiful design hotel in an excellent location. So check out that video now. Thank you very much for watching. Markus Travels, and I will see you in the next video.